Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, he spent most of that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Woo! That was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
In retrospect, our team was eclectic on that first mission.
That's an understatement. Rocket seemed like the only one who knew what he was doing, and he did it in the most chaotic way possible.
What did he do with the detonation charges he found in the ventilation system?
If he hasn't used them yet, they'll probably be in a secret stash.
So the rodent does have a stash after all.
You're overwatering, Sir Groot.
Yeah, leave him alone. I tinker when I'm stressed. Groot waters, Gamora meditates, etc.
When I'm stressed, I concentrate real hard, and sometimes I can see the birth of the universe. First, there's only one reality, and then, bam, all reality.
That's kind of cool.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
That will bring everybody down. So don't worry.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
Don't worry. Be happy now.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
Door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh. More you know. Thanks, Quill. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
If you ask for a rubber ducky grenade, I'm gonna bite your toes off. You don't pay me enough, Quill.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Oh, cute. That's from Maklu, right? Better not make toxic spores like those big ones in the forest. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
Man, this thing is ugly.
What made you bring that thing onto the ship?
Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the planet that rains emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed out jerk at Mantlos, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was flarkin' hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yup. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a frickin' cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with Plan B. One explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep. Those were the days.
I'll just put this back.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? Did she have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
Really?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe. Sir Groot praised your skills at length in captivity.
I'm Groot.
You don't got to apologize, bud. Look, she can get my bomb recipe if she pays for it. So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telenesin is a common language in some realities. The Chitauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very aggressive compost vendor on Nowhere.
Groot loves compost.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax, hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ul'Tath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did, change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out, especially since Raker's body armor has inward folds.
A tactically sound observation.
I noticed it made a big difference when I had to assassinate a congregation of Badoon dignitaries. They were wearing so many layers.
I remember my first mission with this team. It was a disaster.
Weren't all of them disasters? It's become part of our brand.
True. They do not always go as planned. It may be unprofitable, but I cannot deny it is entertaining.
And hopefully, great galaxy-saving practice.
Alright, not stopping again. Did I forget something?
You do in most realities.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. While the church is out looking for the source,
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Alright, let's find a place to park.
Look at those movies. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Well, certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath.
Whoa!
Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of a nice lady murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky. Boom!
Taking fire! Got a piece of that guy. That one's toast.
Try not to get caught, Quill.
Flying, this sucks!
Direct hit.
Damage report.
Stop getting ahead and there won't be no damage.
Useful, thanks. Spaceships, monsters, maybe the entire galaxy raft. That's a lot of turrets. Now this is a proper dogfight.
Hey, anyone spot any damage from that explosion I rigged last time we were here?
Oh, yeah! Slightly! Right! Oh, no, we're in!
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocky, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold out of the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that! These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality. I have a slave, Mr. Friend. Another culture!
Good! There's a lot more where he came from.
The charge is like 8 armies worth of one dead group. I really know exactly why we're here. You heard him. Let's hit him until they pause and run. Save your nice words for later, Quill.
I thought I was a goner, man! Hey, Scud heads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Yes! So we can disrupt it!
Crack another nut job!
Way to take him to church, man!
Of course I think we'll win! We're the gardeners, ain't we? Most Mantis really knows how to fly our ship!
The insect which seems comfortable enough with controls. He is broken!
Keep the herd coming! How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Damn! They called in the Triple-E!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Put him up, Aurora!
Now is our chance! You have caused us consternation, but no longer! This will be our glorious final assault at Earth!
But look, they've got another backup plan! Medic is really complicating things!
Putting him away first will make things much easier.
Of course I think we'll win! We're the gardeners, ain't we?
These space cranes are unstable.
We should stand next to them then!
Might want to check on that Peter.
No
I am not
fair!
accustomed to
He's
being
boosting
told.
everyone but us!
Barely a
We must
question.
eliminate their
You'll be
medicinal
fine.
conduit! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Boom hadn't chopped my tubes!
My great strength goes underutilized! I will enjoy this!
Rhodes is healing his pals!
Well, that's not fair!
Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
Any of you Clarkers point us to the ritual chamber?
Don't want to miss the opening ceremony!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
Unless they've got another backup plan!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
Boss lady better not take our...
Mike! Wait a second. Did you say hour?
Careful around the boosted ones!
Boost me next!
Can't figure out how to hurt this
I
one!
apologize for my carelessness.
Better than barely a flesh wound! You'll be fine!
These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
We had such a warm reception last time!
Amplifies their power!
You don't want to be in the way of that! Help me out here!
Camping up
The enemy
buddy.
proves persistent!
Put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Wish Boom hadn't chomped my tube.
I am Groot.
Listen to Groot! Get in here!
I am Groot.
Drax, Groot thinks you should have saved your hunt marker for this place.
There is no need. We conquered the unconquerable Foom. We have rendered ourselves invincible. How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
If they found a way to turn him, we'll just have to go into his mind and fix him too.
I ain't jumping into that freak's promise. Can you imagine?
Mirrors as far as the eye can see.
Jars full of combs and cheap hair products.
You use hair products.
So cheap.
A wealth of luxurious oils is...
Hey! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Over here, Mantis!
Oh! Say hi for me!
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
Tell us where Warlock is!
Don't think they're up for much of a chat!
I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the pug lady, I mean.
These people fight without fear. Fully embrace the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here!
Door's flarked.
Scud. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
Is this really the most efficient path?
Not even close.
Let me guess. This is the only one where we have a chance to survive?
What? You can see the timelines too?
Still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't!
And ready!
Slice and dice!
The leaf didn't shield them from that!
These fanatics only understand violence!
Maxo Claw!
Trace me!
Think you'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to! The tracker's working fine!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Maybe there's a giant closet on the ship somewhere.
We made another mess!
I am Groot.
Groot Groot's right! They started it!
It's a big cult! They've gotta have janitors!
Mantis, you still alive?
When?
Now.
That's a tricky question with a lot of answers, Star Guy.
Oh, good. Here comes the feeding crew.
The smell is back that way, boy!
I do not believe these people are janitors. Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here.
Felix and the Matriarch could not save this one!
Look out!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to! Track recording fine!
Do your thing, Rex!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? We're an official church, Taylor! You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
It seems a good time to shed our guard for the battle ahead.
Nope. Never a good time for that.
Groot says he's fine fighting naked.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels! This sucks!
You mean it blows?
Yeah, that too! See? Told ya!
Good thinking!
Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Seknar!
At least it's not raining!
Don't fix it!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defiance, furry one!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what?
Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool! Hang on. Okay, go, go, go.
See? Nothing to it. Yep. Signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Come, test your metal.
Fix that Kuzu Nova Corman's claw!
Way to knock some sense into him!
We are still a great distance from the church's altar.
We're still tracking Warlock. Don't worry.
Carve him a new one!
How are we holding up? We're good. My trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering. Those mines are starting to tick me off! Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time.
Man, the entire galaxy showed up in this brawl!
That is certainly an exaggeration. The electrifying enchanter spells here and take me.
You and me both. We can take him out.
The space battle is frenzied.
Hellbender's...
The assassin has sabotaged the large one's equipment.
out here!
We should get back inside! What is next, Peter Quill?
Oh, you cracks!
Be careful! They can try to lock us in!
I'm keeping an eye on the wall!
Stab!
Yeah, man, it looks awesome! So what? That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Guffle stompers!
Not bad.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on. Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
Incoming!
Are we sure they can't turn off the gravity out here?
They'll figure out where we are eventually!
Thanks, Groot.
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
All right, let's go. Whoa! Monster down!
Oh, stuck.
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
No, fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic.
Yup, it's fucking cool.
They keep throwing troops at us!
And we keep shooting them.
How big is this ship?
More like several ships all joined together! Ain't gonna snap out of that one!
Must have missed the Defense Against Gamora class. What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh, that ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice?
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
How do we not become Monster Chow?
Beasts are often attracted to bright, natural colors, such as our green skin.
Thanks, bud. I'm glad they're here, fighting on our side, but I hate seeing them monsters used as weapons, and I happen to be an expert on that.
They fight for their queen.
That don't make it right.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Now, just drop your glasses and we'll call it even, okay?
Anybody keeping a kill score? I've got to be up in the thousands by now.
My count is whatever your count is, plus 100. No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
We got this sucker right where we want him.
Here's our chance!
Find one means a spell!
All the more reason to kill him first!
Drax! Kick their butt!
I can barely cut into his armor!
Newsflash! Sucks in here too!
Can we go back outside now?
Piece by piece to find that child!
Chaos, Drax!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them! Look! The sorcerer heals his ilk!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him! Make like a tree!
I'm taking one of these down!
Here's our chance!
Probably should have asked if anybody was down here before sliding in.
Had they responded, I would have charged them anyway! The sorcerer protects the
Well, I need assistance! Not going in the light this time, little buddy!
Guy's seeing stars!
What's next, Peter?
Stay off that boosted shut hole!
The wizard gives them power!
What's next, Peter?
There's your chance, Gamora!
The Roby one's making the rest of them harder to kill! We can never let something like this happen again!
No, we're gonna live up to our name! Brinker had to know we'd chase it here, right?
With all the faith beams pointing the way, we must be ready for anything!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Look! They surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
How does Lady H get them monsters to attack the right targets anyways?
She is the Monster Queen. They are compelled to obey.
Okay, here we go.
Bug, You need to be extra careful in the part with all the really big robots.
Who is Bug?
These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be their Terminators.
Crash! Destroy!
Cathathian berserkers once set themselves on fire to intimidate their enemy.
Don't tell me they did this while they were naked!
I relish the idea of conquering the dastardly device.
Going to have some long-term trust issues with robots after this!
Hey, don't forget, I'm part robot.
Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn.
One time, I spent several rotations on the outside of a ship, stalking a well-protected target. I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom. Or beat him.
Ah, we did that. Not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment. You should just listen to me, always, without question.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. You think Lady H is gonna turn on us once this is all done?
Rocket, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked.
Clark!
Don't blame me. I'm just the guy with the tracker.
That was an overcore nut job!
Way to knock some sense into him!
Nah, this is the right way. I know it.
Move the rocket!
Leaving them now. Fast for my boss.
Trash! Sack him!
Perhaps we can help Lady Hellbender from here.
No need to show off, big guy. I think she already has a crush on you. Gamora! Looks like some ultra-heavy firepower up ahead.
I hope Mantis steers clear of those things! Heads up! The space beams are still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
Rager seems like the type to let the laser light show finish before the big finale.
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill.
Big problems call for the poor come rip of a new one!
Meet your maker. It is too fast.
Once he's down, you'll get your chance, Drax!
Better now, thanks.
We're all hurting, Groot. Gotta push through it. We'll never hit him while he's moving around that fast.
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
Do your thing, Gamora! Watch your step. A lot of nasty drops here.
You're the one always falling off things.
This one is primed for punishment.
Keep the herd coming! Stop buzzing around! Come down here and fight me!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
so?
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done.
Mantis, Groot wants to know if we're winning so far.
Oh, yay! You're still alive!
I guess that's a maybe.
Careful, it's still hot. Gotta get through this.
I got this.
Hard to believe the fight for everything is happening, like, right here. People are gonna write books about this.
No pressure.
Back into a hole. Hooray!
Like holes.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
Running on faith energy, right? That comes from people.
It's a breathing room, Groot! Chop him, Gamora! You're up, big guy! Lock and load! It's like Groot has forgiven us already!
He's gonna get pampered on Sektor with this!
Ha ha! Look who's flirting with the assassin!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable. Prepare yourself. When Lady Hellbender returned your device, did she mention my name?
No, I couldn't hear with all that space physics and stuff!
They're trying to stall us! We need to get back out there!
Hard to stall with 200 pounds in your guts!
Up you get, big guy!
This one's defenses are formidable.
I'd rather be dragging these walkers from the Milano!
Need your nerd brain down here, Rocket!
I will not be trapped in here.
Uh-oh! Drax is going murdery! It's a kill thing! Well... Well... Wow!
This has got my name on it!
Light him up, Rocket! Wreck him, Trap! You're glad we've got a monster queen watching out for us.
Is she not wonderful?
Hang in there, bud! Well, do something!
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
Leave this to me! If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
She probably still wants to murder me, so I'm gonna be a no.
In her defense, that describes most people.
That's fair.
Groot's a no, too.
The voters have decided. I have been overruled.
Incoming!
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Raker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see you in Tath. Correction. I will see you in Tath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for you in mine.
It's probably a good thing we haven't seen Warlock yet.
Agreed. You must not have accepted the promise.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against the Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it.
Sorry, people, but I gotta...
This is a legendary moment.
Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
She's building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side. Taking a spacewalk in the middle of a brutal dogfight easily fits into my...
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da. Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say privet, my boss.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We'll stomp on his toes.
Yeah, well, he spanked us the last time we took him on.
Wait, something's off. What's that?
Sharkeye! Anton! Raven!
Not again! We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't! Be careful on the slide!
Wait, what? Clark! Root! Light us up! Root!
Give him a minute, he just flew through space! Oh, Clark!
Keep your beds tucked in.
Which bits?
All of them.
I don't like this!
Accelerating!
Of course you'd think it's fun!
Watch out for debris.
It is a good thing my skin is so resistant.
Hope I don't tear my pants!
Only suckers wear pants!
This better lead somewhere solid.
Don't blow off the edge! Don't blow off the edge!
Acknowledge my velocity!
Woo! That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa, the tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy.
Neither will we.
We're here for Adam Warlock. Bring him to us and we'll let you go.
Hey, listen.
welcome to keep on saving our tails.
This is gonna be our last chance to take down Magus! All or nothing!
Magus will regret its trespass!
It's pointless! They won't hear you!
Are we sure this is the way to Warlock?
Maybe they don't have a real prison! It makes sense to keep it down here!
They fight with renewed vigor!
They don't want to disappoint Monster Daddy. Zap! I love playing Zappazelli!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
How would we even know that the fulfillment has begun?
Pretty sure Magus is gonna devour our soul.
Our combatants
probably feel that.
You attempt to reason with them as well.
It won't work. Just put them down.
Hellbender can trap us in here! He'll shoot the Garnet in one arrow!
Two birds with one stone? She wouldn't!
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging!
Toss them around!
No, I don't think there's plans in Lady H's army. She brought the fauna. Can't wait to empty my guns into Magus' face. If it has one.
It's gonna get plenty of stabs to go with them!
We are lucky that Mantis can read the future!
Mantis would make a great guardian! Just saying!
Somebody's still digging down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the faith tax. The Grand Unifier's golden pajamas don't come cheap.
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
He's woozy! Time to hit him!
Now's our chance!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Hope I am trying to destroy!
Wish we had a way to take some of this ore with us.
Ain't nobody trading that scut once the church is gone. Too risky.
Broke another cultist!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
If we don't stop Magus this time, it's all over!
Magus will regret its trespass!
Requirement in open space. If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first, lots of times. It's been too long since I blew something up.
Slash them, Gamora! Punch their lights out! Set it free! Is it me or are we barely denting this thing?
We need to focus on taking it down!
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too! I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter!
You know what I see when I look at that battlefield? I see all of you. I'm mesmerized.
Mesmerized? What?
Seriously, you make me want to fight 24 hours a day. So what do you say we run these guys to the ground, huh? Who's with me?
We are!
Way to read the team, Peter!
I fear we would be lost without the insect woman!
Mantis would make a great guardian!
Rocket!
Magus wants to consume your soul!
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons.
Good question.
Your safety inspectors, present your documents and we will judge their accuracy.
Drax, you gotta do it fast. Like so. Safety inspection! You failed!
Blam! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
You know what to do, Quill. Ever heard of the Phlegron effect? One tiny, pointless Phlegron twitches an antenna and ultimately causes global chaos. This old workbench is kinda crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools.
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get. No, Quill, no! No. If I had a unit for every minute of my time you waste with your Flarkin ideas...
I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both. Oh, I just had a great idea on how to keep Raker distracted.
Here we go.
Drax, think you can fake a heart attack?
No.
Hard to believe that this all started with a bunch of miners getting sick.
If that hadn't happened, Raker would still be mining rocks.
I want to live in that timeline.
No, you don't. It's even worse than this one.
My fur is standing on end. There's way more power here than there was at the Cortex.
I am Groot.
Groot feels it too. Bad energy.
Bad mojo.
What the?
Hey, look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've gotta be kidding.
They've got it locked down with a faith shield. Think we can unplug it like we did on Nowhere?
It's worth a shot. Let's push through this, people. Don't want to keep the Golden God waiting.
Can't believe my blade still has an edge!
Just don't stick it on them big metal goons! God, that power's dropping bots! No, we ain't there yet. Soon, bud. Keep cracking them.
So this is where they build the big boys.
I need the hard ones to be exhausted.
Making short work of these cultist creeps.
Those out weirdos deserve it.
This battle is proving too worthy.
Sit tight, Gamora.
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
Flirting with the assassins!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain.
I'm dying over here!
Hang tight! I was just trying to wake him up!
Having fun preying on the weak?
What is next, Peter Quill?
The Mars Commandment #1! Thou shalt stab!
The rodent requires our assistance!
The flyer's healing the others!
And he will suffer for it! Perish!
Take it in the nose, Rocket!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
That's right. Yeah, just gotta get access to them first.
Foul magic!
Rocket,
The sorcerer's healing the others!
Do something!
What's the opposite of heal?
Lay on the hurt!
You better find Breaker soon, or this is all pointless!
The Warlock will guide us if we find him!
The
Flying one empowers them with faith!
Look out! No getting up there with all that Larkin faith juju in the way!
Let's unplug them one by one!
So he gets to just go around healing his pals!
Putting him away first will make things much easier! Order up! Big guy is not back!
You don't have to ask me twice!
Get off me!
The enemy proves
Can't
persistent!
do that without a head!
Well, we gotta unplug these Dastan things!
Working on it!
Faster!
This ship is filled with horror!
I did it!
Now just rinse and repeat on the other one, and we're in!
Guess these guys didn't get party invite! Come on! Everybody get in here!
There, the Warlock.
Hang on. I'm calling us a ride down to Gold Cheeks. Make sure you grab on good. The drone, not the cheeks.
Grand Unifier.
Everyone down!
Finally come to confront the captive? Castigate him for how far he's fallen?
Shut your mouth for once!
Clear shot.
Don't! We can't risk a fight from up here.
You show up on the very eve of our ascension. To what? Take everything from us once again?
Me? Tell me what I ever took.
My faith! And not just mine! You abandoned your flock! The very church you helped me build! You let us believe our God was dead, and with you, any hope of restoring those we lost.
I thought that...
You promised me my son!
I promised only partnership. You sought subjugation. My mistakes were many, but your mania is not among them.
Enough! Enough of this! The true divine vessel awaits. You're nothing but a husk. A faded shadow. But even you will feel the light.
Hear me. Halt this horror. Raker! Guardians, breach my bindings. Even now, Raker readies his restoration ritual.
Rocket, can you bust him out?
If I gotta...
Let me guess. Raker's power proved more pernicious than predicted?
There is little point pondering possibilities past, daughter of Thanos. Soon feverous faith will flood Raker's fledgling and feed the fiend within.
Not gonna happen. We're gonna shut it down together. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's go, people.
Come! Time dwindles as we dawdle.
I could put him back up there.
Don't tempt me.
If Magus finds physical form, its insatiable cravings will consume all of creation.
Unless you eat Magus first.
A severe simplification. We must excise the entity gripping the girl.
But how much of Nikki will remain?
If her light lives, it lingers lost, dissolving in a dream discarded.
Drax completely bought into the promise, and we got him out.
I would have remained with the ghosts of my family, had you not.
Magus kept the Catathian killer captive, but with a sinister splinter, a seeping piece of itself. The child chambers the entire entity.
You don't know my kid. She's strong.
Like Kamaria.
Like Nebula.
Like my X-7200 quantum disintegration.
Your fervent faith in your friend is infectious, but I fear you implored...
Well, end of the world here, remember?
Hurry, go!
Rejoice! You made it just in time for the miracle.
Grand Unifier, I trust you can hold them to bear witness.
Easily. My lady, push through your pain! Fulfill the promise!
Monster!
Mantis. Mantis, where? I will skin you!
Groot, see if you can...
Peter! We can save her! Can you hear me? She needs your help, Peter. Focus on my voice.
We don't have much time. We need to get everything ready. Mom will be home soon. Come on, get up.
Nikki, what?